Hey, April and Dale, Mike Larkin. I know you guys are super busy, but let me show you the latest advancement. And today I'm going into trainings. Monday is my training day. I'm just ready to go into an all-day training to learn more. All right. So this is content marketing. And we did, well, I think it's 10 articles. And here's the keywords right here that people are typing in every single month. Okay. By the hundreds, if not thousands. So what we're doing is we're getting these in front of a decision maker like you, April, and adding in a quote or comment for each and every one of these. Okay, that's why they're in draft mode. Also, we had put yeah. So we already did this in April for your group. So the Horne group, it's already published, okay, but it's published on my site. My site is not a car industry site per se. It's an AI site, right? So what we're saying is if you had your own site with your own logo, either for the whole group or for um, each and individual rooftop, you're aiming these articles at your market or that their rooftop market. Whatever you want to do, but it's not just one article and then we're done. I'll show you this. This here, these guys, they started at the end of January, so it's been 6 months. And they've got 32,000 visitors, unique visitors. And the way we did it was we found their keywords and put a website around their keywords, pointed everything back at the back at their website. We also put in the media center, which is like a super blog, okay? But it just keeps on churning and churning and churning. New content, new content, new content. And new content based on these keywords that they have 1,600 people in this market typing in these keywords every single month. So now not only are they ranked number 1, 2, or 3 on Google, but it's not for these 7 words, but 16 words at last count. Okay? And this was started 30 days after it started going. But to put your articles, specific articles about your market into here is absolutely incredible. All right, so let me show you somebody that we all know and love. So his business is Career Changers. There he is. Okay, so we started with Larry in, I believe it was late March, right? So this is the last 30 days. But he's got 13,000, almost 14,000 unique visitors. Here's the podcast that we do every Friday, and here's his company's media site. Okay, what we're doing with his media site is we tapped into his YouTube channel, and here's his branding. Here's his ads, okay? And the AI is reading his videos, right? and including the video itself. Right?
Hi, it's Larry J. Feldman.
So you get the idea. Okay, that can be done with your content, or you can tap into the blog at NADA and some interesting articles that are coming out from them. Or you might have a car dealership in the state of Arizona Association. If they're up to speed, and they should be, on articles that affect you, that you're paying them, you can tap into their RSS feed and put it on your media site. Okay? And then it's just set it and forget it. But you aren't doing that now, and you're just doing the same thing that you've always done. And by this time next year, that's not going to cut it. And again, we're 18 to 24 months ahead of the rest of the market. That's not me saying it. That's just the facts. So we remain, and we're going to remain ahead of the rest of the market by presenting stuff like this. We just need to get the word out. And also, too, I'm very picky about who I'm sharing this information with. General stuff I have no problem with, but this kind of stuff where we're increasing the profitability and assets to companies, I'm only dealing with the people that I know, like, and trust, and that know, like, and trust me. If that works into a better relationship, all in all, and I have the ability to do that. So you've been great, April, guiding me along in this crazy industry, and I'd like to do some business with you, but that's up to you guys. And I'm gonna just keep on soaking it in, because it's changing every single week. All these articles, I'm bringing them over here, and I'm creating viral vids. So these are the videos that I make out of those articles. Okay? More content, more content, more content. The more content, the more engagement. The more engagement, the more sales you're going to make. So I'm Mike Clark, and hey, I'm looking forward to you guys and your feedback on this. Am I full of bunk, or am I got the tiger by the tail? All right, take care.